80 or something like that. It was, we could do about 110, 150 laps, green flag. And it went 68K, we pitted and we were done, and we didn't even really pay attention to the number, and then all of a sudden we were 68. And man, I think me and Strunky were just about in tears on the backstretch because we know who else was helping us out for that one. That was a big deal for us.
Was it a team effort to not make the pit, or was it your decision, pit crew's decision?
No, it was a total team effort between me, Ron St. Marie, Jeff Strunk, and Bobby Turner. There was 4 of us key on the radio. And, we didn't really have a super game plan. We were going to see what the tires were doing and stuff. And my boys were running around the pits and checking guys' tires. And the red flags helped. We had some spotters watching and looking at the tires. And we had great tire all day. So it was just a great team effort. A lot of good radio communication today.
Did you get a chance to look at your right rear?
No, I haven't looked at it yet. Felt pretty good though.
You got a metric Canadian fuel cell?
Yeah, we got like 1,000,000 millimeters of fuel in that thing.
Stewart, talk about gearing. I listened to the cars that went by the start-finish line. It looked like you were lifting way earlier. Didn't look like the engine was burning anything. Was that part of the plan?
Yeah, really. You know, we pulled a little bit of gear, but we didn't pull near as much as we heard people were doing, and that was because just so we could get going and get up off the corner and kind of play with the throttle and not be committed to holding it wide open and lugging it. So the gear was key, and you know, having Bobby Hurt on the radio with me was awesome. I could back it down, pick it up mid straightaway, and you know, just kind of pace it out.
What did they tell you about Jimmy? Did they tell you anything as he was coming through the field at all?
They said he was coming, but honestly, on the red flag, they told me his right rear was burned up. So I knew if we picked it up a little bit, we might be have a chance. Other than screw it up too bad.
What does this do for you for the rest of the season? I mean, this season has been unbelievable for you. You have so many wins, and you've been very successful. What does this do for you mentally going into the rest of the season?
We got some big races. We got the World Finals coming up, which is going to be huge this year. Probably the best event of the year, you know, other than this deal here at Super Air Weekend. This gives us some huge momentum, that's for sure. You know, hopefully we can take this motor. I got to talk to Marty, but I'd like to take this motor and put it in our other car and go down to Charlotte with it. So we'll see what we got, but it gives us huge momentum. Just a big shot in the arm for the whole team.
Can't believe it turned around that quickly so early when you were on your side at the end of the race yesterday, and now this today.
Yeah, we had a great car yesterday too, and you know, unfortunately we had a flat, and me and Rick Blaubach talked. We're good friends, so it was just a racing deal, and we'll move on. But that was a heck of a hit yesterday, so I'm going to go home and rest it for the next couple of days, I think.
How did you feel after that? Is there any physical soreness?
Nah, just emotional damage, I think. That's about it.
A couple years ago, you were having some doubts, I think, about if you're going to be a full-time race car driver, correct?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Talk about
2 years ago at this race, we pieced together a team at the last minute and ended up fourth with the body that I built myself, which I really had no business doing. It just fell off the car, basically. And then last year I did the body again, and it got a little bit better. This year we trusted the TO and the guys down there, and they dialed us right in. We were aerodynamically perfect today. We got some really good help with Bilstein shocks. Bilstein shocks were huge for us today. And it just kept the car so straight and so smooth.
Now, I heard that you are the first Canadian to win this race. How proud are you to be a Canadian and win this race? It's
big, you know, to represent my country, to represent a whole country is huge, and something I'm really, really proud of. There's a Canadian voice right over there, so we're going to bring this one back, and we're going to celebrate it for a little one. Probably go down to J Taps or something.
How about just winning this race, coming here so long, you've been here since you were a kid, whole family, how important is that to you?
It's huge. You know, unfortunately, my mother's father, my Opa passed away, I think it was Thursday night there. So we got some arrangements to take care of this week, which is going to be tough, but we'll be able to go home and bring this home for the week or so, and just take care of everybody at home, take care of the family, and I know he was helping us out today. It was big. We had the 55 plus on the car today. That was his old enduro number that he raced in old Monte Carlo like 2 times, so he had the 55 plus because he was over 55 years old. That's why we had it on the car for him, and we just got a lot of help from those guys today.
Just talk about your dream year also. I mean, you're a leading feature in the Northeast also.
Yeah, it's been huge. It's just, I don't know what to say. It's a ton of work every day, you know, 9 to midnight, and I got 3 great teams I drive for in our short track programs. Tad Parks, the small block team, and Tom Cullen's team at Utica Rome are just second to none. It's just a huge team effort, this whole deal, and we're fortunate to have a car that we've ran for the last 2 years that we can just prep for this race. Marty Burdick and Jeff Daly. It's just a huge group effort, and I'm really proud of everybody that has helped me out.
Is this the biggest it gets for you, or do you think
This is the biggest it gets for anybody.
Absolutely.
Stewart, you got 2 winning trophies there. One for the driver, one for the owner. You're driving 3 teams. Who's getting the owner trophy?
I think these ones will have to go to Marty Burdick and Jeff Daly because these guys deserve it. They put up everything for this deal, and maybe we'll get there to make me another one I can take home and clog up my mother's coffee table with.
So you also explained to us, being a guy I talked to a week ago, you race purely, that's all you do. This is going to give you some breathing room over the winter, right?
Yeah, definitely. I think I gotta price it up, but we're probably gonna try to get a truck to pull our trailer now, so we don't have to borrow one anymore.
Did you feel any pressure from Jimmy at all?
Yeah, just on the radio, I knew where he was coming, and I think we were kind of running the same line. I don't know. Were we?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. It was mine. But yeah, we were on the same line. We get along great with Jimmy and the whole Troyer team, and they're a great bunch of guys, and to run 1-2 with those guys is really an achievement because they are such a class act.
Where does this put you?
And Jimmy Horton's a class act too. He's pretty cool. Even though his face is really dirty. I like his new fighter suit too. Last year he had the all red one. Yes, we called him Bad Santa. He's good Santa now.
How many wins this year, and what was your other best year?
My other best year was probably.
You just started, didn't
I don't know. Yeah, this is the best. This is on top of it. Probably one of the years we had in hockey when I scored a bunch of goals, and I think we won a couple of championships. We were 4th in the All-Ontario 1 year for hockey, so that was big. And this is just huge. We're just going to try to really regroup and get some stability in our program now and move forward with it.
Do you think you ever do the dirt tour, big black tour? Be a full-time runner?
That's a good question, and the dirt tour is definitely the best one out there. Unfortunately, the last couple of years we haven't been able to find the funding or the right programs to go together with that. So it'll all see what everybody has drive for, and all our partners and on the teams, what everybody wants to do next year, and we'll get together over the winter and make a collective agreement. But this is pretty cool to be able to come in here and get this one and go to 5 Mile Point last night and have a good run in Ronnie James's race. It's pretty cool. I just want to race whenever I can. I don't really care if it's American Race or Louis or whatever. They're both great tires. They're both great companies. And finally, we got the right people involved, I think, in the administration of Dirt Motorsports that are going in the right direction with it. And it's just only going to get bigger and better. And everybody's working hard, and finally, it's going in the right direction. So I'm really proud of everybody for that.
Do you want to do a shout out to Wild for all it's good for you?
Uncle Lyle. Yeah! It's Pops. Yeah, Uncle Lyle puts on the best monster truck race at Lebanon Valley that you've ever seen. So if you haven't been there, it's amazing.
Anybody else? Anything else? Let them go celebrate, drink some beer. What's that?